Okay, so thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to be reacting to every opening to the Black Clover anime, or at least the first 13. I'm not exactly sure how many there are, but Crunchyroll has this video with the first 13. This video is about a year old, so there may be more than 13 by now, but I'm just going to watch this video. So this is a blind reaction. I've never seen any Black Clover. I've never watched any Black Clover, but people say it starts off kind of slow, but gets really good. So I'm a little bit hesitant to actually do this reaction because I kind of don't want to see all the OPs because I really do intend to at least read or watch, probably read Black Clover at some point. But I just did a reaction to all the fairy tale openings and I really could not tell what was going on in the story. So hopefully that's the same here and I just don't understand anything and it's just really cool. And hopefully this is what actually motivates me to finally, actually watch or read the series. I don't think I wasn't anticipating that happening for Fairy Tail, but with this, I think that actually may be the case. Because, I've heard some good things about Black Clover later on, so it really seems like the type of thing I could get into. So anyway, let's get into it. Leave a comment, subscribe, whatever. But yeah, let's go. Oh, sorry. I will be ranking these as we go along. So I'll have my favorites at the top and then my least favorite at the bottom. I'll be able to go through my favorite to least favorite by the end of this. So yeah, that's another fun little addition. Let's get into it. All right. Animation in this part's a little lackluster. The song's pretty okay. I will say I was expecting like slightly better production values from like a modern, like kind of like top tier shonen production. If you compare this to like stuff that My Hero Academia is putting out, I wouldn't say the animation's like that much worse, but it's like a little bit. I feel like it's like being a little bit less, I don't know, cool than maybe the first My Hero Academia opening is. This is fine though. Alright, that was fine. I was expecting maybe something a little bit cooler than that, but, perfectly serviceable shonen opening was the first one, so it's just nothing to compare it to yet, but maybe things will get a little bit better as it goes along. This is already, I think, a little bit more inventive than the last one was, and the song is already standing out a little bit more than the last one was too, so that's good. I like this. I like how the characters are coming into frame. We're like zooming in, but like zooming past them quickly. There's like motion in the background. No, like scenery, but there's like stuff going on. Ain't It Black by Bish. Bish. This is cool. Okay, so that was cool. You had the kind of like manga-esque uncolored character designs in the forefront, and then kind of the colored backgrounds that had kind of almost like ink line brushes, not quite that, but something like that, kind of scrolling over it in the background. That was a cool effect. It seemed to reflect maybe Asta's power as well. Again, I don't know anything about this series, but yeah, that was pretty neat. It was definitely maybe even a slightly better song than what we heard in the first one, in my opinion, just personal taste. And I think there is more interesting stuff going on in the actual opening itself in terms of the way it was presented, you know. So anyway, I'm putting that above number one. So number two out of two is my favorite so far. Alright, this is already looking like a more traditional type of opening. Okay, hey. This is my favorite song so far, I like this. I like this opening scene. They're all just kind of chilling. Asta's going crazy on the food, true shonen hero eating style like. Why do all shonen heroes love to eat? We're seeing the various characters, the various squads, alright. Oh, look at this! The Naruto and Sasuke dynamic! That guy doesn't seem as edgy as Sasuke, though. Not as emo. Hey! Wait, can you bring me down? This song goes hard. Black Clover! Yo! My boy Asta. Look at him. The determination in his eyes. This piano with the guitar. Okay, that was actually awesome. I feel like I've heard this maybe. Sometimes I, with my friend, will do some like guess the anime OP things. I don't know if I've seen this in that context. I don't think I have, but I feel like I've heard this song somewhere, and maybe I haven't. But if I haven't, whatever. That's a very good song. Easily my favorite of the three, both in terms of animation and in terms of the music. First off. So many anime openings are, and I'm not complaining about this, but they're just kind of repurposed pop songs that the studio has some type of deal with the production company or the production committee to kind of promote, you know? I love when it's like a legit theme song. This says, Black. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the title. It's not Black Clover. It's Black Rover. I thought they like actually got a real theme song for this. That's a little bit disappointing, but you know, to my American ears, I couldn't hear the difference when they were singing it. So, you know, whatever. That's still awesome. I love kind of the expressiveness in that opening scene when they were just kind of taking their time, showing the characters just kind of eating food. I know that's kind of like a simple thing, but you know, it was like well animated. It showed their personalities, and then we got into like some real kind of banger fighting type stuff, and the song was good, like I said. So anyway, easily my favorite of the three, and my guess is that this is going to be my favorite of all of them. But if they get better than this, then I guess I'm in for a treat. Let's go! The black and white clover flying towards the moon. Okay. I kind of don't like the way this effect looks with the shadows changing, the lighting changing. It's just like a little bit too sudden. It would be cooler if it was like scanning across, but there's like a little bit not enough motion for that to have looked as good as I think they wanted it to. In general, this one's like very still and doesn't have that much character movement. I mean, I think that's a thing with anime in general, not a lot of character movement, famously, but you know, this is less than I like to see. That's cool. I mean, the poses are cool. The song's pretty good. Okay, I like that. That looked cool when the characters were like transitioning between being each other and being superimposed upon one another. That was cool. Um, for that part alone, I'm going to put this a little bit above the first one, but still below number three and still below number two for sure. All right, let's move on. All right, like the way this sounds. Flickering through all these characters very quickly. Love it. So far, this feels like it could be the opening to like just a pure drama anime in terms of poses. If you just put them in like a modern cityscape and gave them like modern clothing, I would 100% believe this was just some like, I don't know, romance show or something. Not romance, but Hold up. This is my second favorite song. The guy looks like Griffith. Alright, that was pretty cool. That was my, I like the way these sheep on the right look over there. I wonder what their deal is. Yeah, that was my second favorite so far. So right now we're at number three, number five, number two, number four, and number one. That's my my current order. I haven't really commented on these character designs. They're pretty good. I don't know how I feel about this guy on the far left over here, but everyone else I kind of like. I don't dislike that guy, but you know. That was a fire way to drop. I really like that. Tadaima, we're back. Was there a break between the fifth and the sixth opening? Why did it say Tadaima? Okay, I really like this one. This one's good. Yo. He starts dual wielding at some point. All right. This one's awesome. Okay. Okay. So that one was great. I would say that's my second favorite. Number three, I really did like number three quite a bit. So that one's going to be hard to displace, I think, just because, I don't know, it made an impression on me. But when I said that I was underwhelmed by the first one, I thought that all of these would be the quality of this one. I thought we were all in for a number six for all, number six quality for all 13 of these. And, number one, frankly, number one, almost all of them, besides number three, just didn't quite live up to that. But this one was up there. Yeah, there's a lot of information coming at you, and obviously I don't have the context of the story, so all I can really judge is kind of by how inventive what I'm seeing is, if it's doing anything new that I haven't seen in maybe openings before, how well it's kind of doing the opening tropes I'm already familiar with, how well animated it is, how much I like the song, how well the animation goes with the song or is choreographed with the song. Just those are the only elements I can really evaluate, and I can't even evaluate those super well in one viewing, right? But just based on that kind of stuff, that one was high quality shonen, generic shonen anime opening stuff. So anyway. When it's switching on the beat, and the artwork was really nice on those, like, the close-up of the shields, I think. Is this the rival character? I guess I commented on him earlier, but... yeah, like here, these like patterns, I like the way that looks. Dog. This looks good. Like, opening 3 also had just kind of like a bunch of stills, but they just looked a lot worse than the ones here. This is a much better version of the vague kind of thing opening 3 was going for, in my opinion. I also like this song better. Alright, also get some type of power-up where he becomes, like, half black. I guess, like, literally black and demonic. Maybe that's a mild spoiler. Black Clover! Okay, that did not say Black Rover. That said Black Clover. So maybe this one actually was commissioned or whatever as a theme song to this specifically. Import my rant from earlier just here. It applies here, not to Black Rover. That one's pretty good. I'm putting that one between 6 and 5. I enjoyed that. Singing them as kids, alright. That looked fire. The Utapon cubes. The cubes, when there's like a big explosion, like the ground or surrounding objects turn it, that looks fire, by the way. But those cubes are in everything. I feel like that wasn't an animation technique that was in place before like 2010 or something. Back in the day, I never saw those. Mate, mate. This one's actually fire. Whoa, whoa! That one's really good. The quality, the production quality on these really took a like steep step upwards after number 5. When it said Tadaima, I guess my theory is that there was like a year-long break or something where it was off air and they came back, and I don't know what happened during that time if my theory is correct, but they had more resources to devote to these openings, if nothing else, because they've really been really good. Number 6, 7, and 8, and I mean, we got 5 more to go, so hopefully they're all that good. Number 6 was my number 2 up until this point, and I'm going to say this is tied with number 6. This is probably tied for my second favorite. There's like real recency bias in all of these, because it's hard to remember exactly how I felt about everything, so it's always possible that I actually did kind of enjoy this more than number 3, you know, but I'm going to keep number 3 as my number 1 for now. Who's this guy? This guy looks like the guy from Tokyo Revengers. Right now, Empire. I love the split screen when the characters are like yelling. You see that in a lot of anime, but I always like it. All right. Of the post number 5 OPs, that was my least favorite of those. But you know, that was still good. The production quality was still higher than what we saw in the earlier ones. It was just I didn't like the song quite as much. So I'm gonna say that's tied with number 5 here. What are we on? This is number 9. All right. Oh, I really like the way that looked. That was cool. The way they have the 2D animated characters on the 3D like rain puddle doesn't look great. It doesn't look bad, but you want it to look a little bit better than it does. It's because the puddle is animated at a higher frame rate than the characters are. The song's pretty good though. I like that girl's character design. Maybe I just like that dress. I like that everything's in black and white except for a little bit of red every now and there. Awari no something? I don't know. Okay. Alright. Where do I want to put that one? I'm gonna say that one's ranked tied with number 7, though. I have to be honest, I have a little bit of a hard time remembering what I thought of number 7, but I do think I enjoyed that more than number 9. And I wish I didn't see that. I kind of regret watching these. That would have been so cool if I had no idea that happened. That's an awesome power-up. It's like a cooler version of Gear 3, in my opinion. Alright. That was tied for my number 1, in my opinion. In fact, yeah, it's so hard to say. But yeah, I think I like that. As much as like number 3. That was awesome. Damn, that was cool. I don't like the way this effect looks, but it's better when it's zoomed in. But when it was zoomed out, it was
宇宙だらけさ思い通りじゃないそのくらいで負ける夢はダサいそう何度も何度も目の前の壁を越えるさ何度も何度も夜空を未来につなげよう七色の日常を進め永遠に光れ You shine like a diamond
Shine like a diamond. Are these the names of the arcs? My Japanese is not very good. This is like, I don't know, golden color, family, household, something.
You shine like a diamond
Shine like a diamond. That's fire though. I forgot I need to rank this. It's kind of hard. Honestly, I want to put it. Yeah, I'll put it here. I'll put it between 5 and 7. A Germany like world, I guess. I don't know. Okay, that was pretty fire. Oh, look, trailer for Ranking of Kings. Ranking of Kings is the best show out right now. So if you're not watching Ranking of Kings, get on that. It's really good. You may not like the art style at first. It may seem too kiddie for you or whatever. Fire show. Fire show. Um, anyway, yeah, those were all, I guess I can't say they were all, like, good, but, like, some of them were really good. And then, the ones I didn't care for so much, they were kind of few and far in between. So, I need to putting that where number 5 was. Okay. So my top 5 in order, I guess, are going to be number 3, number 11, number 6, number 8, and number 7, though I have number 7 being interchangeable with number 10. So those are my top 5. 3, 11, 6, 8, 7, and I guess you could interchange 7 with 10 if you want. So maybe a top 6, really. Then my bottom 5 are going to be number 1 was my least favorite. I guess it was best to get the worst one out early, even number 1 wasn't that bad. It was just a little underwhelming. Second least favorite was number 4. And then I have number 5, number 9, and number 13 all tied. So those are all equally disliked. They were still pretty good, but not my favorite. So anyway, those are my rankings. Let me know what you thought, I guess, if you agree with me, disagree with me. Leave me a comment. Let me know what other type of content you'd like to see from me. If you'd like me to react to other things, I'll have a link to my anime list in the doobly-doo. So feel free to look at that to see what I've already seen, to suggest other things. And yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and